Good evening, crew. How you guys doing, man? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you had a good night, a good day, a good afternoon, wherever you may be. Here we are, man. We're getting some New World tonight. Not gonna be a long one, but it's gonna be a good one. We got some shit to do. We got to the end game. Started working on our crafting. We gotta buy a house tonight. That's my main objective tonight. That's my main objective. We're gonna buy a house in Everfall. So we gotta go grind out some reputation real quick. We're at like 21. Then you get 30. We're gonna buy that tier 4 right here in Everfall. It's gonna be a good night. Good to see y'all, man. Welcome to the after hour stream. It's the late night. We're gonna do anything crazy tonight. I'm not sure who's even online right now, but if a lot of you guys are on and you want to do some expeditions, do you want to go run some dungeons, we can do that. I'm down. I don't think there's very many people on right now. We're very late tonight. Very late. It's like 12:30, but we're here. Not for a long time, but for a good time. Oh, yo, what up, production? How you doing? She's here. All right. Hell yeah. All right, so that's the plan tonight. I'm buying a house. We're not leaving until I get a house. I gotta get to 30, reputation 30 in Everfall. At least get that done, and we'll go from there. I missed all the races tonight, which sucks. The influence races are so beneficial to run, right? Like, if you're in a faction, you got your faction going, whatever, you got your rank, you got to run influence races, man. It's really easy to get your PvP XP, really easy to get your tokens for your faction, really easy to get your faction rank. We missed them. I think the last one tonight was 11 o'clock. It is 12:30, so missed those tonight. But at the very least, we're gonna buy a home because I am out of storage space, dude. I mean, I am struggling to get storage space. So we're doing the best we can. But that's the goal. That's the goal. See how it goes. Without further ado, man, let's get into it. Got shit to do. A bunch of shit to do. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this one though. Screw trying to find salmon. Okay, large salmon. You're gonna waste your life trying to find this. It's all RNG. You don't want that. You don't want that. But the rest of this, we can handle. I got bars. We can find some turkeys. Got leather too. Let me track these real quick. Pin that. Greenwood, I think. No. Horse leather, 90. Yes. Purple game rations, turkeys, we'll pin that one. Alright. See, 10. else maybe? No. Oh, we got star metal, but not bars. Nothing. $90. Right, we need a 90, right? Check the crafting station real quick, see if I have what I need to make this. Oh, I do. Let's go. What else I gotta do? Need green wood, rations, just reload. Yo, Papa David coming in on the late night. Thank you so much for the resub, man. I appreciate you, brother. Coming back for 7 months. Have yourself a cool, man. Get involved. Good to see you, dude. Thank you so much for the resub. Yo, what up, Bad Company? Hey, I messaged you the other night, man. I don't know if you got it. I sent you a whisper on Twitch. The server's open. You're looking to play with us. Good to see you too. Yeah, dude. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, but Bad Company, if you want to play with us, man, like the server's open. I got it, I can't change my character. Well, starting new, man. How far are you in the other one? It's up to you though. Don't feel pressured. Don't feel pressured. Don't feel pressured. But at least, at the very least, put a placeholder here on the server because it's open right now. The server's open. You're 59? Oh, goddamn. Well, hey, I went from 1 to 65 in 2 days. You can do it too. All you do is main story quest. Nothing but the main story quest. You'll go from 1 to 65. Just doing that. 2 days. They give you a boatload of experience for doing it, so that's up to you, man. I'm not gonna press you, but if you want to, at the very least, put a placeholder on the server, right? So you decide you want to come hang out. At least you got a spot, right? Because if they lock it down again, then you can't make a character. But at least if you got a character now, you know what I mean? You have a spot. You got plenty of room to go, man. We got plenty of room in the crew for anybody that wants to play. Make food, don't I? It's light rations. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people playing with us have been taking the scenic route, like production right here, and distorted, spork. There's a lot of guys that have been taking the scenic route, which is fine, and they're all pretty much 65 now, or pretty damn close, right? Like my man Dubs, 63, Hippies, 49, Distorted 56. Spork 65. Oh, he just hit 65, I think, today or yesterday. My man Spork, dude. Big Warm, he's out here 61. Nessie's 57. Production's 40. A big 40. Scully's 56. Toby's 42. Like we're it's all right, man. This is a new world, man. New world. New World Eternum. Check it out, Papa David. If you haven't, check it out. It's a great game. It's an MMO, although they call it an action RPG, but it's technically an MMO, and it's fantastic. I love this game. I've have over 1,000 hours on PC. I already have 120 some hours here on PlayStation. It's now cross-play. Can't go wrong, dude. Yo, Racer! How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. This game's never been in a better place than it is right now. It's crossplay. So you got an Xbox, you got a PlayStation, you got a PC. You can get this game, you can play with us, and it's so much fun. Really enjoying it. Really good time. A really good time. And it's not too expensive. I think on console it's only like $60, which most new games now are coming out like at least 70, right? So I bought the game twice. I have it on PC and I have it on PlayStation. We're currently playing on PlayStation, but we're looking for people. Come on in, crew. Get involved. Become a member of the crew. We're gonna do big things. We're gonna do big things, man. At least that's the plan. That's the plan. One step at a time. Light rations, wood. Well, we'll get the wood. Okay, let me do this. This all my bindle. Let's see if we can craft. I just can't buy right now. It's all right. That's fine. I understand it. It's hard times. We're living in a rough economy right now. But when you can, do yourself a favor and get it. Do yourself a favor and get it. Need 5 potatoes and 3 game meat. Let's see what the auction house says. It's probably gonna be very expensive. Need game meat. $2 a piece. Buy it all, dude. For yourself. Your boy's rich. $76,000. Jesus, what happened? What did I sell? Lord. And some rubies, some tools. Unbelievable. We made bank, man. When I got off today, like at I don't know, 1 in the afternoon, we were at 56,000 in the bankroll. We're now at 76. We made 20 grand while I was away. That damn turtle, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. How are you liking this game? Deciding whether to get it or not. This game is fantastic. Fantastic. I can't say enough of good about it. If you've been watching it, you've been following it, you've been on the fence, it's 100% worth it, especially as a brand new player coming in. It's worth every penny. There's so much content here for a brand new player, and this game has never been in a better place than it is right now. Right? Like, I've been playing this game since the first PC beta, and then the game launched in 2021 on PC. Been playing it regularly ever since. Now it's on console. I bought it again to play on PS5. It's a good time. Very good time. It's worth every penny. Every penny. You show me your show me some stuff. Depends on what you want to see, man. There's a lot to show. There's a lot here. A lot here. A lot here. There's plenty of end game. There's plenty of lower level stuff to do. There's so much available, especially somebody like, if you've never played the game, I would advise giving it a try. The crafting system alone is fantastic. Good stuff. I forgot I'm supposed to be here to buy potatoes and some meat. Potatoes. $5. Economy is wild on these news servers, man. My questions you got? That's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. If you like MMOs, this is honestly one of the best options available right now. Especially on console. Like, if you have an Xbox or a PlayStation, like, honestly, this is probably the best MMO available right now. Because console really don't have much options, right? You have like what, ESO, Final Fantasy, maybe. Good. It's worth every penny. Who the hell is you two? Yoto? How? What? I didn't join no party. Huh? All right, whatever. That's you. That's you. That's you. Back on. That's you. Oh, dude, we gotta become friends here, man. Come on, man. It is you. Okay, I'm gonna send you a. I'll invite you to the company. Can I add you as a friend though? I got you though. Get that done. We got this. I need 25 star metal, 300 green wood. Get that wood knocked out real quick. Well, late game, like for this, like late game, there's a lot to do. There's a new raid to do. There's the sandworm raid to do. There's all your mutation dungeons. Every dungeon in the game you can redo it as high level. There's also solo trials. When you go through them as a story, like you do them in the story, then when you come, like, you know, you get your max level, you can do them again for top end gear. There's PvP if you want to get into that. There's a whole PvP island. It's a free for all. That's all end game stuff. The whole crafting system's end game. Like, there is so much to do. So much to do. There's wars, like warring factions for controlling territory. That's part of the end game. There are invasions, which they're on pause right now because they're all brand new servers or whatever. But the invasions, that's an end game event where you have to like defend the territory from the corrupted, the enemy or whatever. Like, there's a lot to do. Bargain spot for me in the server? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Oh, Oh, the dungeons random generation. No, they're not. They're not. They're set. They're set. So basically the way it works is every dungeon, you do them as you level up if you want to. There's a ton of them. I don't have them all marked yet, at least not on this character. Like this is a dungeon here, Tempted Soul. We got here Empyrean Forge, Starstone Burrows. There's a lot. So in activities, like if I go to the activity menu, I can pull up expeditions. They call their dungeons expeditions, same thing. So these are all the dungeons expeditions, right? There's what, 12 of them, 12 total, and they all vary between level. So like as you level up, you can do each one of them. So this menu here is just the basic level, like as you do it at the level, right? But on top of that, once you hit 65, which is max level in the game, you can start doing mutate expeditions. And every week they pick out 3 dungeons to be mutated, and you can do mutation 1, mutation 2, mutation 3. Mutation 3 is absolute top tier, top level end game stuff, where you're gonna get the best gear, the best experience, the best rewards. But you can start at M1 at 65. So like right now this week they got Dynasty Shipyard, Barnacles of Black Powder, and Empyrean Forge. And they're also locked behind gear score, right? M1 650, M2 is 675, and then M3 695 minimum to get in. So that's just one half of it. We also have our brand new raid, which I haven't done yet. This starts at 65. They recommend gear score 700 minimum. We're gonna get to it probably within the next week. Within the next week, I think we're gonna be running this, I think. There's also the Elite Trials, which is the Sandworm. This is end game top tier shit. Again, recommended gear score 700. We can find some of the most top end loot and everything else. We also got Soul Trials, which this goes back to what I was talking about earlier. Like you go through these trials as you level. Once you hit 65, you can redo them trials again for top end loot. These are the 3 that are picked this week for the best reward. Then on the other side you have PvP. PvP really doesn't kick in until you hit like 60 to 65. 65 is max. You got 3v3 arenas. You got Outpost Rush, which is basically, if you ever play like World of Warcraft, like Outpost Rush is like basically running the battlegrounds like Warsong Gulch or Alterac Valley, whatever. It's a big scale 20 versus 20 PvP. 3v3 is self-explanatory place, 3v3. And all this stuff is cross server. So it doesn't matter if your server is like high pop, low pop, whatever. If you go into one of these, like I say, I want to do the depths and I queue up for it, I queue, it's going to pull people from every server available to fill that team. So it made a lot of great changes to the game. A lot of great changes. But none of the dungeons, none of the raids or anything, it's all standard set like any other MMO. It's not like a Diablo, like Diablo 4 or 3 or whatever, like where it's like a random generation when you walk in. It's all set, but the difficulty scale goes up as you go through the higher tiers of shit. I'm fine with the grind, but how grindy is the leveling? Is a lot of repeating. It really, honestly, it's really not that bad, man. Like when the game first launched in 2021 on PC, it was hell. It was an absolute terrible grind. Absolute terrible grind. Where the game is right now, with full cross-platform support and everything we got going now, completely different story. Completely different story. I hit 65 max level in 2 days game time. 2 days. And all you had to do was just go to the main story quest. Don't worry about anything. I'll just do the main story quest. You'll go from level 2 on the beach to 65 just doing the main story quest. It's very, very fast. The leveling experience is very good. I mean, it's enjoyable. Like you don't feel like, oh god, like I am struggling to get to this next level. Like it does not exist. When it first launched, yes, it felt like a total mindless grind to get to the top. It's not that way anymore. They've changed it. They changed it for the better. It's very easy to get the max level. It's very easy to start grinding on your max level stuff. Like I said, I can't say enough about the game. It's so good. It's good. It's very good. It's better than it's ever been. It's better than it's ever been. Like if you want to be the guy that comes in here fresh off the streets and you want to go straight to the end, main story quest, they'll take you there. You'll get there in about 30 hours in game time. 30 hours, you'll be max level. It's very fast. But at the same time, once you get to max level, there is so much to do. You got all these end game events to do. You got all your trade skills to build, right? Like let me show you the trade skills. So like here's all the trade skills. You got refining, you got gathering, and you got your crafting. All of these max out at 250. Getting all this right here to 250 in itself is an end game event. Okay, it takes a boatload of materials to get to the max crafting levels in any of these, and on top of that, it takes a boatload to get to the max gathering and the max refining in order to get your crafting skills to the top. Now there are some people out there who don't necessarily go through all the grinding of gathering and refining. They just go to the auction house, they buy the materials, and they just craft their asses off, and they get all their crafting skills to 250. This alone is an end game event. Max crafting on everything you see right here in front of me, everything is maxed at 250. And right now, the only thing I have at 250 is mining. Right? I don't have my refining it. I don't have my smelting at 250 yet. I got my mining at 250, but everything here is 250, including riding. I only have it at 200, and playing music. Like music, that's a hard one to get. So is fishing. I have 32 at fishing. You know what I mean? Like it's a ride just to get the max crafting. I agree, Bad Company. I mean, now I played a lot of Destiny and Destiny 2. But this game is so it's good. It's worth every penny, especially if you're like you, Turtle, like you're coming in, you're like, I don't really know, like should I get it? What, like do it, get it. Like there's so much to do, man. And I have over 1,000 hours on PC, and I rebought the game again on PlayStation, which we're playing right now, and I'm reloading a brand new character from the ground up, right? Like I'm doing all the things I did on my PC characters. I had 2 characters on PC that I maxed out. Here I am, I bought it again on PlayStation, and I'm doing the same thing with this character. It's a good time. And one thing I like about this game the most is the fact that like it's not like a traditional MMO where like when you pick like a class or a job, right? Like most of them is like, oh, you pick a healer, you pick a tank, you pick DPS, you pick whatever. This game's not centered on that. This game works over anybody can do anything they want to do whenever they want to do it, because it's all based off what weapon you want to use, right? Which is, to me, is completely new compared to other games like other MMOs. Like weapon mastery. Okay, these are all the weapons available in the game. Some are more geared towards tanking, some are more geared towards DPS. There's one dedicated to healing, which is the life staff, right here, which I haven't touched it at all yet. But like you could literally change your character on the fly, or to have to like make a whole new character specific on a class. It's all based on whatever weapon you want to use, and every weapon maxes out at 20. And the only one I got maxed out right now is the Void Gauntlet, which is a DPS weapon. I like it. I like it a lot. Some people don't. I do. It all depends on how you like to play. You go through it and you try it out, and you know you try each one of these weapons. You either like it, you don't like it, whatever. Some are better than others, some are better at PvP than others. I mean, there's a whole background to everything, and it's so good, and I like it. I like the fact that I don't have to run like 5 characters just to get like my professions covered, right? Because if you ever played World of Warcraft, like, okay, you can make a character, it's all class specific. You can make a tank character, you can make this, you can make that, you can make a healer or whatever, you can make DPS, and then out of that you got to pick 2 professions, right? Maybe your DPS class only does mining and jewel crafting, right? This game, you can do it all. You can do it all, and to do it all takes a very long time. Like, it's a very long time, unless you want to spend a lot of money on the auction house to buy your material to make it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do like how I do it, I don't like to buy off the auction house, so I absolutely have to. So I go out and I pick up all the herbs I need, I pick up all the ore I need, I skin all the animals I need to skin to build my class, like my trade skills up. There's a lot to it. Then on top of that, you got your PvP tracks. So every time you do PvP, you get a track that rewards things, right? There's 3 parts to each track. Each track offers 3 rewards. You get to pick 1 reward from each section. When you complete a track, you go to the next track, and as you level up, the more rewards you get. So it gives an incentive to do the PvP. What are the big differences of the weapons? It all depends. Like, every weapon's a little bit different. You got some that are like pure melee, like sword and shield, which is mostly for tanks, right? Because you have a lot of like defense and damage. Then you got rapier, hatchet, flail. Like, all of these, well, at least these 2 are flat out just one-handed DPS. Hatchet or flail and shield, again, it's could be tanky. It also helps healers. It works with healers. You know, you got a spear, a great axe, a warhammer. These are all like DPS weapons. Some of them are better at PvP than others. Then you got your range stuff. You got a bow, musket, and blunderbuss. Then you got your magical weapons, which is life staff, fire staff, ice gauntlet, void gauntlet. No, I agree. 12 extra resource. Absolutely. Absolutely. On top of that, building your character is very simple. It's very straightforward. You pick a weapon you like, and you build off that. So if I go to the attribute section of my character, you got what, 5 main stats, right? You got strength, dexterity, intelligence, focus, and constitution. Constitution is flat out health and some other perks. Focus is full-blown healing. Intelligence, dex, and strength are all about damage, and every weapon scales off a certain attribute, right? So when you come to this page, like, okay, well, I want to play great axe. Well, great axe 100% scales with strength. So if you're gonna play a great axe as DPS, you want to put your shit in the strength. You know what I mean? It's very, very, very simple. Same thing with like dex. It shows you every weapon that scales with that class, and you can see it. You can go through it and be like, oh shit, well, I want to run hatchet. Well, hatchet scales with dexterity. You know what I mean? Every character can carry 2 weapons. So for me right now, I'm running full-blown intelligence because I'm running a void gauntlet, and my backhand is a fire staff normally, but I also have a blunderbuss, which is a ranged weapon. It scales at half the rate on intelligence. So like, if you open your inventory, oh, you know what? Do I? Yeah. Okay. Here's a fire staff. So you highlight it. It shows you right there. It scales with intelligence, right? Now, if I go to my shack here, I can show you some other weapons. I'll tell you, they either scale with 1 stat or they scale with 2 stats. So let me show you some very low level stuff. Okay, for instance, here's the sword. A sword. It scales with strength and dexterity. It strengths at it scales at full test with strength, but it'll scale with dexterity at about 80%, right? So technically, you're a guy that wants to run full dexterity, you can still use this sword and it'd be useful, although it's not going to be as powerful it could be based off your skills, but it scales off both stats. You can also double them up. You could run full strength and then put another, you know, 100 points into dexterity and you're getting double power. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot you can do as far as weapons go, but that's the beauty of the game. It's about whatever weapon you like and whatever you want to use, and you can build yourself around that, right? So like your armor and stuff, you'll pick out what scales to whatever weapon you want to use. Like for instance, I'm running intelligence, so I want stuff with intelligence like this right here. Or constitution, this is giving me health, 33 constitution plus the stat, like the perks. I mean, it's very, very straightforward. Out of all the MMOs I played, this game is very straightforward compared to like World of Warcraft or ESO or any of those other ones. Like it's just very straightforward and you're not locked into a single class. I mean, I can literally change my class at any time, right? Like if I want to be a healer tomorrow or even tonight, I can literally hit respec, change all my stats into focus, start running a life staff. So nice. Yo, Fatal Club, thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed it. I just saw it now. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Welcome in. That should be over. I'm working on that to put in trying to get it to the point where I can get an alert here on the screen so you guys know when an ad's coming. I don't get to pick the ads, you know, it's that's Switch controlled. But as I was saying, it's very easy to get into, it's very easy to follow, it's very easy to understand. It's worth the money if you're looking about getting into it. If you're interested in getting into it, there's something here for everybody. Whether you want to be a crafter, you want to be, you know, a DPS, a tank, a healer, you want to be a top tier PvP person, there's something here for everybody. They've done a great job really balancing some things out, which is great. Because in the beginning, when it first came out in 2021 on PC, it was very, very difficult. Very difficult. It took a way longer to get your gear. It took way longer to get your attributes done. It took a lot longer to get your crafting done. It's all way more streamlined. The main story quests and stuff was very rough to go through. Now it's streamlined. It's good. It's very good. I can't say enough about it. Like, it's good. Like, this game has a stranglehold on me, man. I'm on PlayStation right now. Yeah, I'm on PlayStation right now. I'm playing on a PS5, and honestly, this game runs smooth as butter on PS5. And as far as I know from friends I have that come through the channel or on Xbox playing it, they say the same thing. Doesn't matter if you have an Xbox, PC, whatever, it's running smooth as butter, which is nice. Because back in the day, like when it first came out just on PC, I mean, there were points where it was killing video cards on PC. Now it's completely different. And honestly, if you get, I don't know what, I'm not sure what it is on Xbox. I'm sure it's probably about the same, but at least on PlayStation, at least PlayStation 5, it is $60, which to me is worth it. Most games coming out on PS5 or a Series X or whatever, like they're $70. This is $60. It's a one-time buy. You don't gotta pay a monthly fee to get in like World of Warcraft, right? Like you could buy World of Warcraft, but then you gotta pay them $14 a month to play. This doesn't have that. There's no monthly fees. It's just straight up, you buy it, you enjoy it, you got it, it's good. It's a good time. It's a very good time. especially if you're a brand, like I said, if you're a brand new player coming in for the first time, you never played it before, you never played it on PC or anything, like, you'll be pleasantly surprised. There's a lot of content here for you to go through. Now, even me as a long-time PC player, I'm still enjoying going through this brand new leveling process and like building everything up again. Like, it's been really enjoyable compared to the first time I did it on PC. So take it for what it is. You know, I mean, some people are gonna like it, some people are not gonna like it. I like it. I can't say anything bad about it. It's in a good spot. And if you're brand new to the game, you never played it before, it's worth every penny, because you're gonna get at least 300 hours out of it before you can get close to maxing out your crafting and everything else. Like, there's so much to do. I just did an energizing light ration. Five of these. Not to mention too, like, the game just relaunched what, last week?
All of this just works.
And it's now on console, and it feels so good on controller. Like, playing on a controller, this game feels incredible on controller, dude. It was meant for it. Yo, turtle! Turtle! Hey, Brew Crew. You make sure you tell this guy hello, huh? Huh? Comes in here, asks a question about a game, and then subs up. I appreciate it. God damn, dude. Thank you, Turtle. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for that tier 1. Welcome to the Brew Crew, man. Get yourself a cold one. Hit the fridge. Go talk to a receptionist. Get yourself an orange pop, maybe a milk, a brewski, whatever you need, man. We got it on deck, man. Welcome in, dude. I love it. I fucking love it. Comes in here asking questions. Boom. Tier 1. Let's go. Let's go. And if you get the game, Turtle, you're more than welcome to play with us, bud. More than welcome to play with us. We're looking for people all day long. Right? We got room. We're all about helping out each other. Thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate it, dude. You don't see that too often. You don't see that too often. I'm getting sidetracked here, man. Got that done. I gotta do the lacing, chests, turkeys. Gonna pin star metal. Gonna pin wood. Got it. We're gonna chop some wood here, chat. And you guys are here for the late night after hours. Late night after hours. I'm gonna show you a little secret. If you don't know, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. In the long run, it might end up hurting me, but I'm here to help the people. I'm gonna show you the way. I'm gonna show you the way. So we're in Monarch's Bluffs. We're here for a specific reason. We need to come up with 300 green wood to turn in for the town board, right? To get a rep. Like I said tonight, we're buying our first house tonight. I'm not getting off until we get this house. I'm at 21 in Everfall. I need to get to 30. So I need to give them 300 wood. That was one of the quests right there. 300 wood, 300 green wood. Anytime, chat, you need green wood, whether it be for making charcoal for smelting, or turning in for a quest, or making lumber for your higher tier stuff, whatever. You come out here, and you know why? You come out here and you look for these trees right here. These ones, the big leaves, these banana trees. Yes, because they give you green wood, and they also give you bananas, which are a tier 5 cooking ingredient, right? It's a random chance. You don't get it every time, but you have a chance to get a banana. Best part about that is, well, you need the wood anyway, so now you're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. You can either sell those bananas, which they normally go for about $3.50 on the auction house, give or take, depending on what the demand is. And on top of that, you're getting the wood you need. So why go outside to Everfall or anywhere else and chop wood for green wood, or you can come down here and chop green wood and get bananas you can sell. Pro tip. There you go. I just learned you something. Learned you something. A lot of people don't think it that way, but I do. Look, we already got 3 bananas, and if you want to, you can kill these pigs. There you go. Grab them for their leather. Look, or toss all that shit we just got. It's a 3-in-1 shot. There's no point to go randomly in the woods and go chop trees. You come down here and chop trees. You know why? Because there's a boatload of these banana trees right here outside of what's it called? Monarch's Bluffs. There we go. Don't judge me, chat. Late night. I might have had a couple pops, but I'm here. There are multiple servers, but there is no, as far as I know, there are no console only servers. It's full-blown crossplay. So you're playing with Xbox, PlayStation, PC, which is what you want to do. That's what keeps servers alive. Every server holds about 4,500 people. So there's plenty of room to grow. They do have, supposedly, they talked about giving like Xbox only servers and PlayStation only servers. They do exist, but as far as I know, they have not activated them and they're not available. So it's all crossplay. And honestly, you want to play crossplay. You want to play crossplay. Like with this game, like there's no advantage of being on an Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. It's all pretty leveled out. It ain't like some games where like, oh, PC players have a massive advantage. They really don't. Not with this, at least. Like I said, they do have some of them servers out there, but they're not activated yet. And I don't think they're going to activate them because they realize that most people want to play crossplay. I want to play crossplay. Like if anybody comes in this channel right here, like you did, like, hey, you might have an Xbox, you have a PC. You know, you want to hang out with all of us and play. Like if you're on a console only server, well, you can't do it. You know what I mean? Crossplay is where it's at, in my opinion. And honestly, crossplay has saved this game. Well, the way they do it is like you make a character on a server and you're pretty much locked to that server, but you can transfer out. Like if you decide like, ah, it ain't for me or whatever, you got friends on some other server, you can transfer your character to another server. That is available.